Hello and welcome back to another day on the island hidden in the fog. Last time we said goodbye to our man Sherv, so now it's time to go hunt for another villager. I've got 10 tickets in my pockets, so let's get hunting. Will you just look at them? They're so cute. This hunt will go the same as the last one did. So if we don't find our dreamy in 10 tickets, I'll just be going to a treasure island and grabbing them from there. First island of the hunt, and I don't see anyone? Oh, they were just hiding, but they're not a dreamy, so let's speed run this. Well, this was the most cursed hunt on this island so far. So we didn't find a dreamy in 10 tickets, but we did see 2 previous villagers, one of them being public enemy number 1. So let's hop on that plane and get to a treasure island to get one of our dreamies right now. Our 6th island dreamy is Agnes. She is going to be joining the neighborhood in the plot right in front of Rodeo. Let's time travel to get Agnes moved onto the island. While technically Rod was a mistake, he does look kinda cute. But we're here for Agnes. Hey Agnes, I hope the move onto the island has been good. I see you still haven't unpacked yet, which is good because you might be moving again tomorrow. Okay, see ya, bye. Hey Tom, this should be no surprise, but I need Agnes's moving kit. Thank you. Now that we have her housing kit, let's run through the neighborhood and I'll show you where I plan to move her, which is this section right in front of Rodeo's house. I think the spot that I already have mapped out for Agnes's house is a little too far to the left, so I'm going to be scooting her house more to the right, which I think should be fine since she'll still have a decent sized yard and we won't be blocking Rodeo's house that much. This looks like a great spot for her house. I'm happy with this. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup here before I time travel to tomorrow so that way we can build her yard with her house in place. And I'll see you there. It's the next day and Agnes is outside doing a little workout, which is so cute. Anyway, let's get to work decorating. I'm first going to start off by redoing this path since we moved her house more to the right. This path doesn't really work out anymore. We are still going to be using the same custom code for the path. I'm just going to redirect the path a little bit closer to her house and then that way we have a little spot to the left in between her and Ruby's house that we can also decorate. Here's what I came up with for the path. Now I'm going to go sprinkle in a few plants. Let's start Agnes's yard off with placing some pathing down for her little patio. This shape is a little bit funky, so I think I might extend it back one more tile. But before we do that, I want to place some fencing down and see if I can get away with this size first. Well, it's a little hard to tell since the fence is so tall, but I think I do want to extend the patio back one tile, and I think I'll swap this fence with Rodeo's fence so that way we're not blocking a whole lot of his house. I think that'll be our best option for Agnes's yard. Well, I guess I'll start taking down this fence now, and I'll go and steal some of Rodeo's fencing as well. Don't worry, I will replace his fence. Uh-oh, now he's watching me. Do you think I upset him? And Agnes is here too? Okay, maybe they're just hanging out and he's not here watching me. I just realized I forgot to extend the patio. I'll be right back with that. But first I'm gonna steal more of Rodeo's fencing. Alright, and now the fencing is done. I've already got a couple of items here for Agnes, so I'm gonna go ahead and scoot these somewhere I think they'll fit best. Well, I had started decorating the yard and moving things around, and then I got a different idea for how I wanted to decorate her yard, so now we're scrapping the first plan and we are moving things around. I feel like Agnes would make a great host, so we definitely have to have a section with some sort of snacks. She also has the play hobby, so I wanted to include a chessboard here so that way she can play some games whenever she has people over. I think placing the chessboard up against the house will look really nice, and then we can make a larger sitting area with the snacks and possibly even some tea to the right. One of Agnes's favorite colors is pink, but the island colors are a bit darker than that, being blues and purples and reds. But I want Agnes to have her favorite color in her yard, so I'm trying to use these little Moroccan tables, and I'm not sure what swatch this is, but it kind of looks pink, but it does fit the island theme still. Also, now that I've seen the infused water dispenser out here in her yard, I'm not exactly liking that vibe it gives off, so I probably won't be placing that one back down. I should also mention that the garden bench is just being used as a placeholder until I get a couch that I like for her yard, but I'm not sure which couch yet. I forgot how much space the fences need. I think I'm going to remove them and just use this cubby as the fence. I think that looks a lot better. Now we can go ahead and put some items on top. I'm thinking a little terrarium here in the corner, and then we can put snacks in the front where they're more easily accessible. But I still need to go and grab the food items for this build. And if we push the couch all the way up against this shelving unit, we'll be able to fit some more plants in over to the left. I'm thinking a big monstera would go great here. I think it looks pretty good there. I managed to decide on a couch for Agnes, so we're gonna go ahead and swap out the garden bench for the sofa. And I also picked up a boxy stool to place here just to give the area a little bit more depth and dimension. I finally found some snacks I thought were cute, and now I want to add some more greenery back here in between the two houses. I think I actually want that hydrangea moved one more tile to the left. I think I'll be happy with it here. I kind of want to see what this would look like if we had the chest set up against the fence instead of the house. I need to remember to come back here in a couple of days to stunt this tree that I've got growing behind this chest table. I'm not too sure where I'll be able to plant the fruit to stunt this tree. Hopefully I'll be able to hide the fruit sprout behind this monstera. It seems like Rod has decided to take it upon himself to come supervise us decorating Agnes's yard. I'm gonna do a little time traveling to get this tree grown in. Okay, so if I'm being honest, I don't really like how Agnes's yard is turning out. Maybe it's just too big? I'm not really sure, but I added a few more things to see if maybe that would help, and I think maybe I like it even less now. So I think I'm just gonna leave this, finish off the rest of the neighborhood, and then come back to this once we pretty much have everything else figured out. Hopefully by then I'll be able to pinpoint what it is in Agnes's yard that is bothering me. So I think that's going to be it for me today. But before I go, I'm gonna give you a little neighborhood update tour. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today while we continue to build the island. I think next time we might do some decorating around Maple's library and the entrance. I'll see you there. Bye!